Hello there, Star Wars fans, and welcome back to another Rebelscum.com video review. And today we are reviewing the Black Series Phase 2 Purge Trooper from Kenobi. And here he is. He is looking rather fantastic. You've got that side artwork of him there on the side. On the back, you got some words and things, plus the number. And this one, along with One Jack, was a Walmart exclusive, and he is number 7 in the Black Series Phase 4 Obi-Wan Kenobi packaging. And this is one I was actually very excited for. I thought that the new Purge Trooper design looked really cool. It was interesting that they got a Phase 2, because we don't see them even in Rebels, which is roughly 5 BBY, and Kenobi takes place roughly 9 BBY. So that's a 4-year gap where we last see Purge Troopers at this point in the timeline and don't see them at all, because we don't see any with any of the Inquisitors during any point in Rebels. And to my knowledge, there's no mention of them. And we see lots of Purge Troopers, of course, in Jedi Fallen Order, which takes place roughly 14 BBY, I think. And those are all Phase 1 Purge Troopers. Rumor has it we might be seeing some Phase 2 Purge Troopers in Jedi Survivor, which takes place a few years after Jedi Fallen Order. But it's interesting that we got a Phase 2. Maybe it was just to push the sale of another toy. Maybe they were just looking at the Purge Trooper design and saying, okay, we need to empire this design up a little bit more, because, I mean, the Purge Trooper armor, at least as of Jedi Fallen Order and the comics that they appeared in first, which was Darth Vader, they are just black airborne clone trooper armor. That's all they're wearing. So, still really cool. I like that they got their own unique armor set. But yeah, maybe it was just so that Lucasfilm could push more toys, which, I mean, that's usually the reason that we get slightly different trooper phases anyway. So I'm all for it. It turned out to be a really cool trooper, so here he is, and that's pretty much it for the packaging. And here he is out of the packaging, and this is actually a really awesome figure, and the armor design is drastically different from the armor design of the Phase 1 Purge Trooper. So first things first is that really cool helmet. A little bit more of a hybridization of the Stormtrooper helmet. But I also like how the back part of the helmet kind of resembles that of Vader's a little bit. Just kind of by the way it just sits on over the rest of the helmet. You got that little bit of a gap there on the side, and just the way it hangs over off the back. For comparison with the helmets, here he is next to the Phase 1 Purge Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order. Drastically different. The shoulder pads are completely different and also totally new. I haven't seen any other trooper with shoulder pads like the Phase 2 Purge Trooper. They also have this cool little extended backpack kind of like piece coming off of their back. It's not removable on the figure, but it's almost like they have a whole compact or something on there. On the chest, whereas the Phase 1 Purge Trooper chest was smooth, you've got this little technical looking piece right there on his chest. Some other little details right there. Their utility belts and lower torso section are more or less the same. The commas are a bit different. On the back of the Phase 1, you have a shorter split between the commas. On the back, it's a much more drastic split between the two. And then the leg portions of their armor is more or less the same as well. And that's pretty much it for the differences between the Purge Troopers. Fully articulated head is on a ball joint. fully articulated shoulders, soft rubbery plastic at the top of those shoulders so you can still get that clearance and get his arm up. No upper bicep joint, single jointed elbows, wrist joints, upper waist, hips, upper thigh, single jointed knees, and ankle joints. He comes, instead of with a DC-15 or a electro staff or other kind of electro type weapon, he comes with a E11d Blaster rifle, the same model blaster rifle that the Death Troopers use, which is awesome. And that is the same blaster they did use on screen. We did see these guys equipped with these, poised to go after Kenobi. And also for comparison, here he is next to the Electro Staff Purge Trooper from Jedi Fallen Order. And here he is next to the third sister Inquisitor, Reva, from Kenobi. And there you have the new Black Series Phase 2 Purge Trooper from Kenobi. I hope we do see these guys in Jedi Survivor at some point in the game. I'm just most looking forward to a continuation of Cal Kestis' story and seeing where he might wind up at the end of this. Maybe the character dies at the end, or maybe the character is just off on another adventure somewhere off in some far corner of the galaxy, which might explain why he's been away during the original trilogy era. Who knows? I'm excited to find out like the rest of you, but I'm also excited to see more figures from Kenobi. What's another character or trooper from Kenobi that you would be excited to see in the Black Series or even the Vintage Collection? Stay tuned for more Rebelscum.com reviews. Don't forget to mark your Purge Trooper on your collection in your Collector's Oracle profile. And if you're not on Collector's Oracle, make sure you sign up today so you can start managing your collection like a pro. We'll see you guys later. We'll see you another time. May the Force be with all of you, you Rebel Scum.